I have a responsibility to go over this curriculum. So this is information for beginning drivers. This will help you. You're here to learn how to drive. And if you're not putting this as a priority, you won't learn. And we'll go over the assessment. So there are three main categories assigned, and there's a subset. All of you know regulatory signs. If you don't, when you speed, you'll get a ticket. If you don't, when you stop at a four-way stop, you will have an accident. Regulatory signs, these signs tell road users what they may or may not do. If you're at a stop sign, you stop for 3 seconds. All of you know this. If you're going over 30 miles an hour, you're going to get a ticket. If you're going the wrong way, you will end up in a head-on collision, okay? They're typically square or rectangular with black lettering or symbols. All of you know this. I need all of you to type in one regulatory sign. Make this class interactive. Don't just sit here and play. I'm going on to the next. I've talked about regulatory signs. Let's go on to warning signs. Warning signs, these signs draw attention to the road user of an imminent or upcoming danger. Railroad crossing, slippery when wet, lane line reduction, intersection, okay? Each of you should have a different type of sign. Warning signs can be yellow or fluorescent yellow, okay? With black letters or symbols that are typically diamond shaped, pentagon or circle. It's important that I go over this as your instructor. I'm paid to teach you how to drive. I'm paid to make sure you're safe. And it's up to your parent to take what we have taught you as a driving school and as an instructor to make sure you're safe, okay? Because I take the time to meet your parents. So I need you to type in a warning sign. I'm moving forward. I want the class to keep moving. Guide signs. These signs tell users of points of interest, state park, hospital, rest area, food, okay? Places, available roadside services, getting gas, hotel. They are usually square or rectangular and color-coded as to their purpose. Hospital, it's a blue sign, white letters. Rest area, blue background, white letters. Police, blue background, white letters, or green and white, or brown and white. Please don't get confused. They fall under the guide sign category. Please type in the guide sign. I'm moving forward. Let's talk about traffic lights. I'm not going to assume you guys know about this because many of you yesterday panicked and almost got into an accident. If you can stop safely in 3 seconds, you should stop. I didn't say slam brakes. I didn't say get rear-ended. Safely. The traffic signal controls the regulation and an orderly movement of vehicle and pedestrian traffic. The following are the most common traffic signals. And then say all of them most common. You have a red light. This is located at the top. You have a yellow light. This is located in the middle. You have a green light. This is at the bottom. Green does not mean go. Green means you look left and right. Cars run lights. Okay? I want to speak on yellow lights because many of you are going to make mistakes and get into an accident today. I don't want to get into an accident. I have positive manifestation. Let's talk about this. The light is located in the middle of the intersection, and it signals to the driver that the traffic signal will soon be switched to red momentarily, and they should stop their vehicle before entering the intersection. It said should. You don't slam brakes. But if a pedestrian comes out in front of you, you run a yellow light, you hit them, you're at fault. If a car runs a light because you ran a yellow light, you're at fault. Please look around. We're not hoping to get through. We want to be safe. I care about you and love you, but our safety is more important than your football practice. Our safety is more important than family events. If you're here to drive with an instructor, you have entrusted the company and me to be safe. I have to put your family aside and focus on our safety in the car. It's very important. We all have things going on in our life. If you run a yellow light, you will hit someone. If you run a yellow light, you will fail. I don't want you to get comfortable running yellow lights. And they should stop their vehicle before entering the intersection. However, if the traffic signal changes to yellow and the driver cannot stop safely before entering the intersection, then they may cautiously continue. That's the part where a lot of you will get in trouble and have an accident. It's really important that you lock in and stay focused. This is your class. I want to make you great. Some of you are kind of daydreaming as I look through. Some of you are locked in. Thank you, Max, for being locked in. Thank you, Sarah, for locking in. I appreciate that. Thank you, Samantha, for locking in. Green lights. Green lights don't mean go. You got to look left and right. People run lights. There are kids on e-bikes. There are people running late. They're not paying attention. Please be safe. Talk what you learn about traffic signals. I'm moving forward. Now, in this, you have a flashing red. This means you come to a complete stop. Type to me what you learned about the 3 lights, the green, yellow, and red. All of you should be typing in. All of you need to commit to this. This is really important because when you drive with me, the expectation is you're going to show me this. Because if you're making mistakes, I'm going to have to pull over, you will pull over, and then you're going to sit in the back. I'll never rush my beginning drivers. And if you're making mistakes, I'll call corporate, I'll call your parent, and we won't count this drive. That's my promise to you and to me. Give me 1 second, please. Working, you treat it as a 4-way stop. With the understanding, people are going to blow through. I got a big truck. I got a fast car. And this is when people get killed. Drivers we see have a license, but a lot of them speed past us, road rage us, cut us off. You see it every day. You need to become that safe driver. It's really important that you understand this. So if the light's not working, treat it as a 4-way stop. Let's keep going. I'm going to go through as much as I can with the time that we have. Yellow lines. If you have solid W lines, you can't pass. If you don't understand this, you're going to end up having an accident. The white line to the right, this is the edge line or fog line. If you go over the white line, you're going to go into the ditch. I've had students go into the ditch. This is information. And I really want to make you good drivers. You're getting what you put into this. Please type in what you're learning right now. We have a few more minutes. Type in takeaways. I'm going through everything I can, and we're going to keep going. Okay, I'm not worried about the schedule. It will take care of itself. We'll figure it out. Because I've learned not to worry on things I can't control. I have enough time. We don't panic. Okay? Yellow lettering and symbols. White arrows are used to indicate the direction the driver must travel. Okay? Railroad crossings are delineated with a white crossbuck. School buses and hazardous material carriers stop. If you don't understand, you're going to hit the back of a school bus. If you don't understand, you're going to hit the back of a tanker. School zones are indication of the word school, SCHOOL, and where students cross. We know students don't cross where they're supposed to. They're jaywalking. But if you hit a kid, it's your fault. Okay? You got to be aware of this. You got a little brother or sister. They're going to walk out in the street when they see you. You're like, no, stay on the sidewalk. I get a chance to see some of you grow up. Some of you drive too fast. Some of you drive too slow. On your second or third drive, you're going to figure it out. Audrey has done a great job. She's more consistent. She got great speed control. She's making great decisions. I'm just using her as an example, right? She's doing well. I'm proud of all of you, okay? It's really important. Joey has done a good job. He's managing wrestling, football, and weightlifting. He's working hard, but he's still human. He was nervous. It's okay. I got him. I'm going to support him. Okay? You got to put in work. What don't you understand? Okay? If you're here to work hard, I'm here to teach you. If you're not here to work hard, you're with the wrong instructor. This is why I always talk to your parents, whether you do good or bad. If you're driving too fast, I'm going to tell them. And if I don't feel safe, I'm not going to drive you. Facts. Okay, so school zones, slow down. Okay, we're going to tighten it up on intersections. Most intersections are controlled by traffic devices, lights or signs. Drivers must always follow the directions. Some of you don't. You're overloaded. There's a school bus. There's a car. There's a truck. I understand. Okay? Watch out for hazards, pedestrians, other drivers. You got to yield. You got to be active. Gone are the days where you guys can just drive for a little bit, read a book, and pass. Guys, it's more dangerous the day out on the road. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. It's more dangerous. People are in a hurry. They don't care. They see their driver's head card. They're going to tailgate us, and then they're going to cut us off. You see it all the time. You're like, yeah, you're right. I know I'm right. They're going to try to make us crash and swerve. We're trying to have a little safety driver's ed halo around us. This is so important. I want you to be safe. Okay? I want you to put your first, middle, last name in, the date of birthday, and do this right now. Okay? All of you have at least 1 or 2 drives scheduled. I know we missed some because of my brother. Don't worry. I'll reach out to you. Don't get stressed. Don't worry. It all works out. The one thing I will never do is drive when I'm tired, because that's not good for you. That's not good for me. Don't stress, guys. Don't stress, ladies. Work together with the process. You will be successful. Once you put in your first, middle, last name, and date of birth, you can go. All right? Class is over. Been here 2 hours. You can go. And then we'll figure out the rest. Don't stress. Okay? Don't stress. This is why we're all locked in at least 1 or 2 drives, and then we'll have more. So lock in, and then I will go from there. So again, put your first, middle, last name in. You're here for makeup. You contact the school when you're done. So you know what to do. I don't have that answer. I don't know how many days you're here. I don't know if you missed a half an hour, 2 hours. Everyone is different. Please put your information in. I'm going to end the session. Put your information in. Put your information in.
I have a question.